I'm not gonna give you silver here. I'm not gonna give you a gray color because I hate to give my clients gray colors. If you look at my videos, you're not gonna see a client walking out of the salon wearing the hair gray. I might turn this to look more beigey color because the thing is, gray as fake color, not the natural one, it's very solid. So on most of the people, I would say on 99% of the people, it looks very harsh, make them look older. It's different when you have silver. Silver actually makes the face brighter, while the faked gray that people they do makes them look much older. So I'm not gonna take you gray, but I might take you a little bit more.
I'm enjoying the color as is, but I just haven't been brave enough to take the next step to changing the color. And the question is, what should I do with these two tones?
What do you do usually? Highlight or highlight
Yes.
and color?
Highlight and tint.
The combination that you have here now, it's completely than the combination that you have here. So it's very normal to feel like when your roots grow, that has nothing to do with what's happening there. And because this is the dominance color, so this looks weird next to it. Most of the people who they transit toward their natural, they start feeling after 7-8 months that's starting to look much better. Because the new mix be starting to grow and becomes the new dominance color, especially when you put your hair up and you feel like, okay, imagine this part, it's spreaded all the way to here. Then will start looking like it's the weird color. So transiting is not easy. It's gonna take a bit of patience. But the beauty about it that you got depth because you still have a good amount of your natural in between. You see here, you don't have a solid gray yet. You have a nice silver and you got right next to it your natural color, which is not that dark as well. As well, when the hair of the client is not that dark, that mixture is quite beautiful. Your gray, it's a nice shiny one. So I'm assuming if you were to be more patient and to let it be for a few months, you might start to liking it more. You're gonna hate it for the next few months, but you need to switch your mentality a little bit, thinking how this is gonna look like in a few months, and stop calling it gray. You could call it my silver highlight. So when you imagine you're building silver highlight on the top of your dark hair. So imagine you're actually just building every night a silver highlight on your natural hair. Then you might start feeling, you know what, I can still leave it a little bit. You're gonna get to stages where you're gonna start kind of getting frustrated and you feel like you want a color, but it is part of the first few months frustration. Now, you're gonna tell me what shall I do here then, because the difference is quite big. Or what I can do, I can try to eliminate the feeling of the warmth a little bit. It's not gonna last, so you might need to tone it the same way after a couple of months till starting to stabilize and stop washing out with this much warmth. But in a few months, this is gonna be getting longer and start gonna becoming the dominance color. Then you're gonna tell me, okay, a quick toning on the ends is more than enough because majority what's visible now is what's coming through the roots. So this is basically what I would do. I wouldn't do highlight, I wouldn't do color, I would do nothing. I would work on the length to prepare it for the roots instead of working on the roots to match the length. This is personally what I would do.
Yeah, I think I'll take the big leap.
And at the worst cases, if you don't like it in a few months, you go back to whatever you're doing. But if, let's say you don't like it in a few months, or what you could do is starting to add a bit of highlight, but very low quantity, together with what you have grow through your roots. So you don't need to go to this high density highlight. You could add only few, so you have 3 mixes together. Your leftover dark, your silver, and the highlight. So those 3 dimensions will take attention away from the silver, so it's not that obvious, but will not eliminate it. Yeah. So there is always a good outcome when you wait, not just for the sake of seeing how you're gonna like this or not, as well for the transition. If you wanna build a transition area that will blend with what you have done for years, and it will blend with what's gonna come through the roots in the future. Does that make sense?
Yes, yeah.
So waiting is actually quite good for 3 to 4 months, and you're gonna tell me, I feel like the cut is getting better and the color is getting better without putting any extra work on the hair. Yeah?
Right. No.
Do you like that plan?
Yes.
Okay.
Give it a
We'll start with the color, then we'll come and see how the finish. Yeah?
Okay.
Thank you, darling. You look
Thanks.
amazing. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yes. Okay, so basically nothing changed on the top. We created, if you notice while we were painting the color, we colored this part first to create a transitional area. So that's why you feel here has more ashier tones comparable to what you have on the bottom. So there is a reason for that. So we create now a transitioning color from your silver to a little bit of grayish area, and the rest stays blonde. So it doesn't feel like either everything grayish or everything is still blonde. Now, if you still leave it this way for another 3 months, 4 months, then when you come back next time to Dubai, I will tone it a little bit. That should be more than enough. I promise you, with this plan, it's going to be easier for you to accept the gray.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like the color?
No, I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Doesn't look so brassy.
No, even on your eyes. I mean, this kind of shades on your eyes is beautiful. I didn't cut this. This was from before, right? You came to me with this short piece. We need to grow all this.
Yes.
I told you, all your hair, let it grow. Today I barely trimmed it. Grow it for another couple of inches. Yeah, it's stunning. You see that?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Love it.
The top. Maybe if we stand up will be better for a minute. Other side. But you see what I mean when I told you at the beginning that when they do the grayish tone, it's more solid?
Yes.
This is what I mean. That's why I don't like to do this grayish tone everywhere, because the whole color will look solid color, then you're gonna feel like it's too strong on the skin.
Yes.
That's why whenever I do any kind of grayish tone, I use it only for the transition area, but I don't like to put gray, ashier tone everywhere. It's too strong for the skin. So we had it here only for transitioning, but soon we created what we need, went back to a nice blonder part. Okay?
That's great.
Looks stunning on me. Yeah, you should see it from inside as well. Hold the mirror, please. I want you to see the inside too. See how beautiful it is when you stop.
I know.
You
Love
see
it.
that?
It's beautiful.
Your gray is still exactly how it is. Nothing changed.
Yeah.
So I promise you, you might leave it now for 6-7 months and tell me, you know what? Like I speeded up now your waiting period by creating this transition. You see that?
No, it's
stunning.
Great. Love it.
And the gray doesn't bother at all.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, let me show you. 1 second. Turn. Face me. Yes. Okay. Look down one more time. The other side. One more time. Beautiful. Look up. Yes. The other side. Yeah. Sorry, because sometimes I have to.
Yeah, get all that.
Because in order to capture this, عرف علي أكتر. هون. Sometimes the only way to capture these things is to go slow and zoom in. Beautiful. Thank you,
Great.
darling. You look
Thanks so much.
amazing. Thank you. You look great. Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.